Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you are joining me, good night, good evening, good day, good morning, good afternoon. Hello, hello. It is Holy Week Thursday. It is Thursday on today. You might be wondering what in the world LaLa is doing on this Thursday morning. Well, I am simply coming on to do some affirmations and just to simply have a little chit chat before I get out and get ready to go to the office on today. I was not able to get on yesterday, and tomorrow I'm not sure how my day is going to go. So I simply wanted to come on and greet you on this wonderful, holy Thursday. It is Holy Week. We know that Sunday, some call it Easter and some call it Resurrection Sunday. So, whatever you choose to call it, that's what it is for you. So call it whatever you wish. But at the end of the day, we're celebrating the life, the birth of Jesus Christ, him coming into the earth and redeeming us. We having the opportunity to be redeemed, to be washed, to be cleansed under the blood of the Lamb. But I come on to simply talk and say, how y'all doing? How you doing on this Thursday morning? How are you doing in this almost last week? Well, it is the last week, almost last day in March. How are we doing on today? How are we coping with so far what has taken place from January 1st of 2024 until March today, this very day? We're getting ready to go into the second quarter of 2024. So how are we doing? How are you doing? Are you making any progress? Talk to me on this morning. Good morning, whoever is with me. I say morning because it's morning time where I am. I'm not sure what time of day it is, wherever you are, or whenever you will watch this replay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Lysandra Brooks, aka your girl LaLa, the queen of conquering. I have conquered some things. So, yes, I have deemed myself the queen of conquering. I had to conquer some things while we're chatting. I was having conversation with a beloved friend of mine on this week. It was actually a couple of days ago, and a little bit of on yesterday of reflection of our talk the day before, Tuesday. And reflection is good, y'all. And in the conversation we're talking, and I was responding and I was sharing some things that had taken place in my childhood, and I shared a story, and they was baffled, and they was like, wow, you really have had to conquer some things. You've had to defeat some things. You've had to overcome some things, and I'm so sorry that that happened to you. Not coming from a place of pity, but they was like, to look at you and the things that you've gone through, you would not have know that you would have gone through and experienced some of the things that you have experienced and that you have lived through. And I had to reflect on some things, and it wasn't totally devastation, but I had a situation that came up that I never shared with my mother. I never shared with any other family member. I never shared with anyone that was close to me. And in sharing that, it was really the first person that I really ever shared that with. So it was a intimate moment, so to speak. I guess you could say it was an intimate moment that I opened myself up to release that, and it was silence for a while, and then they responded with, wow, what do you do with that? Where do you place that? You never said anything. You never done anything. Why? And they begin to give different reasons perhaps why I didn't say anything. And I said, I don't even know why I responded to the incident when it happened the way I responded. I could only say it was God protecting me, because I was 5, maybe 6, 7, maybe 8, somewhere in that range. So I didn't have the wherewithal to even understand what was taking place or what the person wanted to take place. And I said, "No, take me to my mom. I want my mama. I want my mama." Um, they didn't understand that. And I mean, I didn't understand at the moment what I was doing. And I insisted I needed to go to my mom. You need to take me back to my mother. And they did. And I jumped straight into my mom's lap. And that's where I stayed. And she didn't know what was going on. But my mom has always been nurturing. She's always been protecting. She's always been there for me. She's been nurturing. She's been my cheerleader. She's been my rock. She's been my bank. She played many roles. And they even asked the question, you think if you would have told your mom, you would have gotten this response, and that's why you didn't tell your mom? I said, to be honest, I don't know why I didn't tell my mom. But then again, I probably know my mom would have been in prison because she would have killed the person. You messing with my baby. And I don't understand it. And it was just a time of reflection, y'all. Sometimes, and then the question was asked, well, do you think, you know, your life would have been this way or that way? And in reflection, they were saying, well, I have a better understanding of you now. What do you mean? Why do you say you have a better understanding of me now? It's because I know why you respond to certain things certain ways. Hmm. Okay. So now it has me thinking. Could it be that things that we have encountered, or challenges or situations we face, or predicaments we find ourselves in, situations we're involved in or around, that affect us even early on in life, that we've experienced, but it now affects us in our adulthood, in our adult life, in our as we're growing older, why we respond, why we react, why we feel emotional. We have these feelings, we at certain things we become really emotional around, and we don't even know that it was something that took place in our past that perhaps has us feeling the way that we are feeling. So I pondered on that, and we went on into conversation, and I pondered a little bit more about it because I didn't understand. Well, maybe, okay, maybe that happened for a reason. If that would not have transpired, that situation, and if it would have gone farther, how would that affect me? I don't think I would be the same person I am today. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I couldn't really say because I didn't allow the situation to get out of hand at that point. Even at a young age, I didn't even understand it, I didn't even know it, but I just knew it was wrong. I just knew it made me uncomfortable. I knew it made me feel some type of way, and I needed my mom. So I just look at God's hand of protection around me. And you think about so many people that have gone through situation and experienced certain things, and I can't even wrap my mind around certain things. But nonetheless, I'm still here. So why am I saying all of this? LaLa, who are you talking to? Why are you coming here? You're supposed to be doing affirmations. Yes, I'm getting to the affirmations because I believe the situations come, and the word tells us trials come to make us strong. And it's all how we handle situations in life, how we look at things in life, how we deal with things in life, how we process things in life. Because that could have went totally left. It could have been disastrous in many different ways and forms. But I thank God that he did not let it be. But yet, reflecting on the way I feel about certain things, that probably does have a significantly into how I view certain things. Experiences, not even with just that, over life, certain things that I've experienced that cause me not to desire certain things, or certain things make me feel uncomfortable, or I feel a certain way about it. However, so that may be. But nonetheless, I just reflection, even this week of Holy Week, reflecting. And I think that's kind of how we got here, reflecting about how our lives have shaped us today, because what we do today does have an impact on our future. It has an impact on where we're going, the journey that we're on. How are you traveling this morning? That's my question. How are you traveling this morning? How are you viewing the journey that you are on today? Take a moment at some point before these next 24 hours are gone. Take a moment to sit and reflect on how you feel about certain things, how you react about certain things. And it may not be anything significant or monumental, but reflect on it and be like, okay, maybe I feel this way about how this person is living because of something that happened in my past, or how they're dealing with another person, or how they're dealing with their own lives, and how they're acting, and how they're responding to certain situations. Maybe I feel differently, or would feel differently about it, had it not transpired in my own life, or I had some type of encounter. So I'm simply saying reflect so we could deal with it. If it's something that is going to make you better, go back. We can't redo. We don't get redos. But how are you going to handle it from moving forward? So my word, I guess, to you today is how you're traveling. How are you traveling? Come on, Holy Spirit. Are you traveling heavy? Are you traveling light? Are you traveling heavy? Or are you traveling light? What do you mean by that? Are you carrying a lot of weight? Are you carrying a lot of baggage from the past that is keeping you weighed down, that is keeping you from being your light, full bodied self, to keep you from moving forward, to keep you from advancing swiftly and moving with maybe greater ease and comfort and confidence and assurance of who you are? Having the insurance in Jesus, to have the assurance in yourself that you can do all things through Christ. Come on, I'm sorry, I'm going there, because how are you traveling this morning? Are you traveling heavy, or you're traveling light? Drop the baggage, drop the weight, deal with it, leave it on side the road, refuel, and get back on the road and travel. However you're traveling, whether you're flying, whether you're driving, whether you're on Amtrak, you riding a train, however you're in the horse and buggy, however you're traveling on the motorcycle, in the slingshot, whatever you're traveling in, and wherever you got to get into to get to your destination, get in there and ride. Make the ride as smooth as possible. Make the flight as smooth as possible. I am destined for greatness. I am destined for greatness. We're starting our affirmations. Y'all know how we do it. We look ourselves in the eye, we look ourselves in the mirror, and we internalize as we release and we speak the I am daily affirmations out of our own mouths. And I'm speaking today that I am destined for greatness. I am destined for greatness. I am relevant. I am a valuable resource. And I am the strongest today. I'm the strongest today that I have ever been. And I'm growing stronger every day. But today, I am the strongest I have ever been. And I'm taking territory. I'm expanding beyond my borders. My borders are expanding, y'all. My territory is expanded because I'm taking territory and my borders are expanding. Amen. Yeah. Yes. I'm enriching the lives of everyone that I connect with, everyone that I come in contact with, everyone that is in my presence. I am enriching their lives because I'm enrichment. I am a difference maker. I am different to make a difference. I am different to make a difference. I am a valuable asset, and I'm breaking glass ceilings. I'm breaking glass ceilings as I'm walking in this life, as I'm going to and fro, as I'm encountering people. I'm enriching their lives. I'm expanding my borders, and I am a valuable resource, and I'm the strongest this very day that I have ever been, and I'm continuing to grow stronger every single day. I am. Put whatever you are right there, whatever it is that you want to be, whatever you want to see, whatever you want to reach, you can do it because you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. You have the ability. Speak your world. Your world is framed by your very own words. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for partaking. Thank you for so much for leaving me a comment and speaking into my life and allowing me to come into your life. I appreciate that. I appreciate you because you're great. You have the potential to be great. But we got to drop the weight. We got to drop the baggage because you are destined for greatness. I am destined for greatness. I gotta go until next time. I'm not sure I'll be on for Affirmations Friday. So that's why I wanted to come on today to simply share with us, encourage us to take time to reflect, to take time to write out our affirmations, to take time to speak positivity over our lives, because we are here to make a difference in someone else's life. And I'm here to enrich someone else's life. I'm simply here to remind you to always be your authentic self. Quitting is never an option. You are a person, you are a woman, you are a man, you are an individual with purpose. Go and conquer on today, because I simply want to help you to recognize what is trying to conquer you, what is trying to impede your traveling speed, what is trying to hinder you. I want to help you to recognize it. I want to help you to release it. And I want to help you to rise above the circumstances and that thing that is trying to conquer you, so you can start the rebuilding process. I love you. I gotta go. Until next time, be blessed. This is LaSandra Brooks, aka your girl LaLa. I love you guys. Until next time. Bye bye.